Hey everybody, Chris Hardwick's here.
Hey! Wow.
And if there's one sweet thing I can already say about this TV, it's that at least I won't be losing my lunch money if I'm rocking.
Why don't you give me that lunch money, nerd?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Everything's in order here.
Let's talk about this TV now.
Say, here you got a 3D TV.
You heard right.
Good.
Yeah.
Will this be the year that 3D finally enters your home? Panasonic hopes so with their GT25 series 3D plasma. Employing a native contrast ratio of 5 million to 1 and 600 Hz subfield drive for smoother motion, picture quality will be stunning whether in 2D or 3D. You can even stream VieraCast content via Wi-Fi like Amazon Video or Pandora. So bring a new dimension to the holidays for $1,400.
Oh, virginity, I shall defeat thee now!
Yeah, they really went out of their way with those glasses. Show them the side venting, though. Show them the fact that you can let ambient room light right on in through there. That's it.
My eyes are literally frying in their sockets.
So we'll get to the glasses never, but the TV, not necessarily the sleekest TV we reviewed, I would say. It's a little on the thick side. It's got a little junk in the trunk, if you will, 3.5 inches thin. You could wall mount it since it has an HDMI input on the side, but is there anything remarkable about the design, other than remarking on how unremarkable it might be?
Well, I mean, if the year is 1957, yes, it is a remarkably designed television
That
set.
and TV dinners are incredible.
Incredible,
Yeah.
but now in 2010, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's a gorgeous TV to look at, but it's a functional television.
Okay.
So you know, let's leave it at that.
All right, fair enough. Panasonic streaming content, their VieraCast, includes Amazon Video, Twitter, Skype.
All Meredith Vieira programming?
All the time.
Why would they do
24/7
that?
Meredith, right to the set.
Why would they add that?
And there's a bunch of widgets in there. I mean, is that something we'll use?
Maybe, probably. I mean, they keep shoving things like Twitter on the TV. I will never use Twitter on my television set. But
Wait, what if you get to wear these while you're reading Kanye's
then
tweets?
I will. Then I will. The VieraCast interface is much quicker than we remember, so navigating around is pretty simple. You got your YouTube. You have your Netflix, which I think is incredibly useful.
That is useful.
And other widgets load fast, and they are pretty much what you would expect them to be. You do have to buy a dongle if you want Wi-Fi, though, and that's about 90 bucks. Right there. I know.
So just for the Wi-Fi adapter, they're charging 100 bucks.
About 90 bucks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, them and Microsoft use the same supplier. Everybody else is spending 10 to 20 bucks.
It's sort of like how if you stay in a crappy hotel, Wi-Fi is free, but if you stay like at a super fancy hotel, it's like $40 a day. Like they know that you'll probably pay for it.
You're buying a 3D set. Chances are you'll pay the extra.
90 bucks. Yeah.
Before we get to the 3D image quality, the TV normally on 2D on the standard def or even on high def content, how's it look?
It looks pretty good, actually. These are more deeper blacks we've seen because of the infinite black contrast ratio.
Oh.
Colors are also vibrant and accurate, but weirdly enough, you might see a little grain when you have the TV in brighter modes, like Vivid.
Okay, we've reviewed the Panasonic 3D TV. It was back in April, and we said it had the best 3D to date. So does this improve upon it? Have they taken a step back?
Damn you and your incredible memory. Yes, it has. As you see here, when we put the glasses in front of the camera, this has the least amount of crosstalk or ghosting of the second image that we've seen in a 3D TV. Of course, when you get punched in the face because you're wearing them, then you might see some ghosting of life.
Right.
But the Panasonic has this technology nailed down to a T. And one of the reasons is they have the 600 Hz refresh rate, which smooths out the motion to help refresh 2 images simultaneously.
Okay.
The smooth motion is not as pronounced as Samsung's, so fans of the anti-blur technology may not get exactly what they want.
All right, well, this also upconverts 2D to 3D, which is one of those sort of magical things that sounds cool on a box, but never is cool.
You probably won't really use that. Yeah. I mean, 2D is shot in 2D. It's not designed to be to
but
look
this
like
thing makes
3D.
it 3D, Chris.
Well, I mean, technically,
it's like taking an old film from the 70s and pressing a button.
I don't know. That's really the case.
Okay.
You'll probably look at it one time and be like, I'll never do that again.
Right. Thanks, migraine.
Yeah. I mean, this is the best that we've seen this version of it. But again, I just don't think people are going to use it that often. It adds very little depth to 2D stuff, which I guess is better than making it difficult to watch, which happens some other times.
You didn't put a hurdle in my living room.
Right,
you just
right. We
gave
didn't
me a
make it
headache.
worse.
Yeah. It's $1,400 on Amazon, which is a little pricey for a set the size.
Sure.
What are we giving it?
I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It is a little pricey for the 32-inch 3D TV, but the quality is second to none. Mwah.
Okay, well, let me ask you something completely different then.
All right.
Are you getting a 3D set for the holidays? Are you recommending to people that they actually get them?
Do you really want to know what I think about it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because I'm assuming we're in the same boat on this one, paddling down the Don't Do It river.
Okay, yes. Forget the review that you just saw. I personally am not going to get a 3D TV. I just don't think 3D technology in general is there yet. I don't want to have to buy a bunch of glasses. I don't want to have to buy a 5th pair if I have more than 4 people over.
That's what all the losers are saying.
I just don't. Since I don't watch sporting events, there, Cyclops. I don't really see the need. I don't need to see host-driven shows in 3D, you know?
You're lucky I don't burn you with my mind rays right now.
Oh, please.
I should send you.
Keep those glasses on, Scott Summers. Please keep them on.
That's it for today's Gadget Prawn. I think you're right on that one, Chris.
Do you think I'm right on that
yes,
one?
I do.
I don't mean to crap on this TV. I just think the technology in general.
It's not the TV's fault.
3D at CES this past year was like 3D because I feel like they just didn't know what else to try to push on the consumer.
We have nothing else to convince you to buy a new set with.
I'm just so sick of hearing the number 3 and letter D like it means something. So, you know, I just really, until we can see 3D with no glasses, that's not life, you know, like on a set, then I think we'll really have something. We just don't have that yet.
I agree. But if you're looking for a 3D set, this one's a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean,
there you go.
You know, if you're on that bandwagon, some pretty snazzy shades.
That is it for today's Gadget Prawn. If you have a gadget you'd like to see us rate, email us at gadgetprawn@g4tv.com.